Now, as earlier I had said, we'll be speaking to Mr. Duncan Otieno, who is the Chief Executive Officer of MobiKash, and he's in studio with us. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Yes. Now, MobiKash, we know M-Pesa, we know the Zap services, but what is MobiKash?
MobiKash is a mobile commerce solution, meaning it is a mobile money transfer, mobile banking, and mobile payments. So we offer the services across all the 4 GSM networks, across all the banks that are participating, and across all the merchants that have signed up with the MobiKash.
All right. And it's more like an independent mobile commerce sort of thing. How is this different from Safaricom and the other players in the market?
Okay, if you look at M-Pesa, M-Pesa is basically M-Pesa Safaricom. If you look at Airtel Money, it is Airtel Money and Airtel. If you look at MobiKash, you're looking at all the 4 GSM, as well as any other bank that is going to be there. And basically, the GSMs are concentrating on the mobile money transfer. MobiKash is concentrating heavily on the mobile banking and having the mobile money transfer as just a value-add service.
Okay, so you're launching its first independent mobile, and so far, what is the reaction like?
The response is very positive, and especially with the partner banks and even the customers that signed up with us during the pilot session. It is like they're yearning for more, and they were just waiting for this particular big day that we are launching, for them at least now to be sure, yes, this is the product that they have been waiting for.
Okay, perhaps you can give me an insight exactly as to how it would work. For instance, if I register to MobiKash today, how do I go about with it? Just, give me an example of that.
Okay, first of all, I'll start, how do you register?
Okay.
Yes, and there are 3 ways that you can currently register. First of all, you can visit any of our MobiKash agents, outlets, and you'll be able to present your ID, and with that, we'll be able to register you as a MobiKash user. Secondly, we have the team that are going around called customer sales representatives. They go around, they knock doors and offices, and from there they will be able to explain for you what MobiKash is all about. And if you like MobiKash, which I know you'll be able to like, you'll be able to register for it. And if you are high-end and you have access to the internet, you can also be able to register for MobiKash at the internet. And if you're registering at the internet, there are a lot of requirements that you have to go through, because we are not seeing you are a customer that we call that is registering off the agent outlet or the bank outlet.
Okay,
yes.
On that note, so do I have to have a bank account? And if I don't?
No, you don't need to have a bank account.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll encourage you to have a bank account, which I'll explain maybe in a short while, the other products that are there for those who are not banked. How can you be able to bank them?
Okay,
yes.
So what are the benefits of me being with MobiKash, for instance?
First of all, it gives you the freedom to choose where your money is. And if you want to send money, you don't need to be sending money only from MobiKash account. Okay. You can actually be able to send money from your bank account or from your MobiKash account. So you don't need to keep all the money in the MobiKash account. And we know that there are people that have a lot of money, and the mobile money schemes has restrictions.
Yeah.
And these restrictions are the limits that we have, because all of them currently have 100,000 Kenya shillings limit. So what you have done, we have allowed our users that in case you want to pay something that is more, then you could still be able to pull the money directly from your bank account. Secondly, if you are getting money, maybe from somebody else, and your wallet or the mobile money account is full, or the MobiKash account is full, we give you the freedom, if you have a bank account, to sweep that particular money automatically without you knowing that some money has been swept directly into your bank account. So we offer that facility as well.
Okay. I also understand that you have introduced the Popote account. Perhaps you could give us an insight about what that is.
Yes. Now, that's where I was talking about. If you don't have a bank account and you feel you really need a bank account to avoid the restrictions that we have on the mobile money accounts, the limits that we have, the Popote account is an account that you can open with any of the participating banks. So when you walk into the agent outlet, you can see, like currently we have National Bank, Post Bank, and Transnational Bank. You can request that, for me, I want to open an account with Post Bank. Another customer comes, says, I want to open an account with National Bank. So that will give you a chance to open this account at the agent outlet, and you get your account in less than 10 minutes. And this particular account immediately allows you to start making deposits, but you cannot make the withdrawal until the form that you have completed goes to the bank that you have chosen for them to do what we call second level Know Your Customer KYC.
Okay, yes. So far you have about 3 banks, I understand. Yes. You have Transnational, National and Postbank. What about the other banks? Are they considering in partnering with you? Because so many other people, like I'm not with any of these banks, so where does that leave me?
Basically this one was more like a limitation during the pilot, and it was in partnership or in guidance with the central bank. They wanted us to prove the model of the MobiKash with at least 3 banks before rolling out the other bank. So the banks have been queuing for this, and we have quite a lot, and immediately after the launch, there are those that want to jump the queue. So we are already seeing the interest into this.
All right. What's your target like in terms of MobiKash? You know, where are you guys heading to? What is your main goal? Is maybe at least until the end of the year or next year?
Okay, maybe first of all, to start with the goal, at least we just want to, we are not trying to ask for much, but we want at least to have at least just 300,000 customers in the next 6 months, just before we close this year. And basically, we have close to about 3,000 agents that have been contracted. And this particular 3,000 agents, we hope they will be able to serve at least maybe about 10 banks by the end of the year. And we want to see the banks doing real-time bank-to-bank transfer. And that's another feature that is within MobiKash that nobody has ever developed that. Because what we do, when you send money from Post Bank to National Bank, the settlement is done in real time. It is not like what we have, what is called RTGS, and it takes about 2 hours, at times maybe until the following day. With MobiKash, even if it is in the middle of the night, your account in the other bank will be credited instantly.
All right, and let's move towards in terms of location. Is your service just available in Nairobi, or are you up country?
We're also in up country, and we just started going up country about 3 months ago, after now Central Bank had already gotten the level of confidence that they were looking for.
Okay. Any other information that you'd like to sort of add in terms of MobiKash? Okay,
basically I would just say that MobiKash is actually opening the space for the industry players to work together, because we are seeing in the future that we don't need to be owning all the resources all the time. And if we can share the resources with the industry players, I believe we are going to go a long way as a nation in trying to have the full interoperability in this particular market.
Okay, so it's not like you're competing with the other...
no, not really. Not really. Yes, we are not competing, because what you want these guys that if you can work together and share whatever resources that we have, I believe the end customer that will be able to enjoy this particular service are the Kenyan people.
Okay, fine. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Mr. Duncan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being on KTN Financial Markets. I'm sure this is really interesting, and it's going to really open, I think, the market for so many others. So we're looking forward to MobiKash. All right.